So after the pizza changes, all right, there's this what's it called thing that happened here with the flag. Yeah, it kind of like slides in. Right? Oh, it's hard to slide in first before the pizza start changing. Oh, which one? Okay, it slides in the pizzas. Oh, okay. I see what happens. So it slides in, and then this one huge pizza rolls in and comes in without text. So okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so I'll come here and I'll bring in the green. This green here, we've got to come back to animating this, and this comes in down like this. As soon as this finishes, whatever it's doing, I'm talking about the pizza switches. It comes in, and then it finishes. I'm not going to let it just disappear. I'm just going to make it fade out. So I'll go to my effects and use a dissolve effect, DISSOLV, dissolve, and so I just want to like fade out, like, so I'll hold and drag this cross dissolve and drag it down here to that effect, to that stuff. So it's kind of like disappears out of frame. So let me give you some space, some room. Yeah, so it's kind of like goes off. Okay. Some space. Alright, that works for me. Alright, I'll go back to my ad, my project ad. That's where I'm working from. And so we have that. And then at this point in time, okay, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, I think I have an idea. So rather than using a dissolve, I'm just going to click on my the effect I added here, cross dissolve, and delete it. Okay, and rather than having it disappear, I'm going to have it roll out of sync. So I'm just going to do that. So come to my rotation here, and at this point, move this one a bit backwards, and I'll rotate as we did before, but this time it's rotating forward. So rotate forward. Good. Alright, I'll click here to go back to the initial keyframe. Click on position, and also come back here. I just need to happen in the same area. So click on my motion so I can get this out, or maybe just moving the x-axis, but I like to hold and drag out. So I'll click on motion so this square thing can come out. So I hold and I drag out of the screen. Hold and drag out of the screen. You could do that, or you could work with the numbers. I'm sure a lot of you rather work with, like, manually, rather than working with the screen, rather than working with the numbers, rather. So I hold and drag. Okay, cool. So I hold and drag this, and then add a little frame to it. So what happens here is this screws out, it rolls out, but it doesn't just roll out, right? It rolls out while this here moves along with it. That's what I'm trying to do, just in case you don't get it. So I'll move to the, okay, this also moves out. I want this to also move out. So I go down here. Remember the effect we added to the green? It's actually a crop effect. So I'm going to be animating it with the crop effect. So this area here, just right before it moves out, right before the donut starts moving. Sorry, the pizza. Don't mind me. So I'll go down to my crop right here. Just hold on this slider and drag down. If your scrolling wheel is not working so well for you, so all right, so click here and go down to my crop here, scroll down, and over here where I did my first animation, and just move a bit so that you see some what's happening there. You just need to know what animation I applied there, or what effect I applied there. So at the point where it's moving out, it moves out of the screen at the same time with the pizza. So I got it right this time. So I want this to move out like that. Cool. All right. So this is now what we have. So if I move slightly, so it moves a little bit earlier than the pizza, but we can fix that. I'll just move this here So I think the rest of it now is just eyeballing. It's not trying to match the animation. Not really a big deal. So okay, cool. That's it moves from. So right here. Okay. So it moves out with it. Okay, so just try this out a bit. Alright, cool. Alright, so it goes out with the right side of the flag. So what I actually want to happen is I want this other one to move along with it. So I'm just gonna move, come out here, crop, same effect I did there on the right side this time. Click there. While they are moving out, this guy here is taking advantage and moving in and covering the entire space. Good. Alright, so again, kind of like it's almost like a lot of things is happening at the same time. So it's great stuff. So this is what we have. It moves like this. And so that guy covers the space there. Just like that. Cool. So it goes like this. So I play it. Alright, so I'm going to delay this other one a bit. I don't want everything happening at the same time. I want a little bit of a delay and stuff. Yeah. So now if I play it, alright, I want that little bit of a delay. Alright. Okay. Alright, my system is really feeling it now. Like it's really feeling what's going on. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we're almost there. So when that happens, this goes out. We want the next pizza to scroll in. And the next pizza to scroll in. And that's really big pizza. So just let me select the pizza I want. I think I like this one. Like it looks like a monster pizza. So I'll hold and drag it into frame and I'll go to my effects and controls and reduce the size of it. Reduce the size of it. Good. Okay. All right. So this also works with the effects. So as this goes out, this comes in. So I'll put it right here and stuff here. So although the initial position has to be like the position from where it begins has to be outside, and I'm just going to move it this direction, outside. Okay, and where is that? That's it coming from the outside. So I'll click here, and a couple of frames, I'll bring it inside, back inside, right in the middle of the scene, just like that. Okay, almost there. All right, good. So we have it like that. So I'll also come down here because I like to add rotation. The pizza doesn't just walk in a slide in. Pizza doesn't slide, they roll. Okay, so I'm going to rotate it this way a bit so you can really observe or see the rotation because you have the I don't know what they call the spices or pepperonis that are on the pizza. They have different variations, so you can really notice the sliding and all of that from here. So I'll do what I always do, which I still fail to do in some of the key frames, but not in this one. I'll play it now and see how it comes. Okay, cool. So it slides in. That's how I want it. So I'll play it from around here and see how it looks. So it comes in good. So that's exactly how I want it to happen. So it comes in, it slides in. Nice. So the next up, we're going to be adding our text to the scene and see where we'll go from there. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Sorry to get a short break there. You may not have noticed because I paused the video. Anyways, so this is where we are right now, where we have the brand new and the pizza pepperoni and the other now. So that's what we have to do now. So that's the side of the text animation and stuff. bit upper so we can see that's part of it. So let's go ahead now and add our text. All right, so I click here, type my brand new, which looks so gigantic on the screen. Click there, and yeah, definitely this needs some descaling, so to say. Okay, so over here I'll go to my graphics panel, my effects and graphics panel. I'll go down there. Okay, so for my effects and graphics panel, my essential graphics panel rather, I have more options here to edit this text. So from here, I'm just going to come here and scale it down to around maybe 55. Yeah, and maybe put it somewhere right here. So I'll scroll down and edit the background, make the background maybe red, faded red. Yeah, cool. And reduce the size of it a bit. From 30, I'll bring it down to, okay, try to bring it down a bit too. So yeah, maybe no 20. Let me just type here in here. Okay, cool. I brought it down to 20. So this is what we have right here. Good, brand new, nice. Okay, so the next text we're going to be adding there is the pizza pepperoni. So just click on this paper folder thing here. Remember, we're working on the essential graphics, not on the layer side. So come to your text again. It has all the effects we added from the first text here, but that's not what we want. So for this pizza pepperoni, I'm going to take out the background. I'm taking out the background, and now I'm leaving the stroke. I'm taking out the background and taking out the fill also. So I have an effect that looks like this. Let me just make this 100% so you can see everything. You can see it is. It is how it is. So I drag this down to the bottom a bit. Yeah, and also maybe increase the stroke to around 3, so it's a bit thicker and stuff. Okay, and my Montserrat, this is the font I'm using. I'll make that light for a start. Okay, light actually just is a stroke, so that doesn't work. So let me make it black. All right, still not giving me what I want. Not giving me what I want. Let's see extra black, extra bold rather. Okay, let's see if this works then. So I'll go double click on my text and call it extra I don't know how to spell pepperoni. Pepperoni. Good. Okay, I think that works for me. Okay, don't mind me if I don't know if I spelled that correctly or not. Okay, so on that side of the panel, right, we just I don't know, added some effects on the text. Not really, not effects like effect, no that, but yeah. So, but we're going to be doing some animations on top of it, and I particularly feel like we should use the transform if we want to. But then again, we can just work with the normal scale and position effects that we have on our essential or our effects and control. So let's just go ahead and do that. So on this here, on our brand new, I'll just make it slide in, which is the position animation. I think this is actually very easy. Like, you know, so far we'll just be using position, rotation, and stuff. So I come to my position. Okay, I'll drag this a bit further and then take this out of scene. Just go slide out. Yeah. So now you slide in like that. So let's go in. Slice in like that. So what I'm going to do is, okay, it's there. I'll drag it back a bit at this side so it's has like a settling effect. So it slides in, overshoots, and then comes back. Yeah, I kind of like that. So it comes in like this. Dude, I'm playing good. Okay, cool. Alright, good. So notice how it comes forward and then now comes back. So it comes forward and then comes back. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, cool. So it comes forward and comes back. Good. So I'll do the same thing for the pepperoni. Sorry, I forgot they are on the same layer. Yeah, on the same layer right here. go to my transform, click here, transform right here. Okay, this time I'm going to work in on the scale and opacity. So here, from here, let me make sure that my anchor point is in the middle, so it scales in from the middle, not from the side. So first of all, let me get my original scale position here, right here at the beginning of the frame or at the beginning of the scene, and I scale out so much. That's a little bit too much, but it's okay. So from here, I'll just go to my opacity because I'm going to be needing that here. Click on the opacity. Click on opacity. This is opacity on 100%. Drag here, and over here is going to be not visible, so you don't see when it comes in. It's coming like magic or so. So I'm also going to just like even expand that a bit, like, you know, bring that in more. So around here, cool. So not visible, not visible, now visible. Still move it a bit further, yeah, because we don't want it to look weird. So it comes in here now, visible, and then comes in like that. Good. So play. Okay, cool. So it comes in like this. Oh, nice. So, but I want my scale. Good. All right, good. I think that works for me. So right click for my scale. Is it in? Run that for opacity. All right, so that's all we have. But one thing I like to do for the animation is one thing I like to do, which I always do, is to offset it a bit. I don't want everything to happen at the same time, so I'll just move this further a bit so it happens a little, takes a bit of time after the first brand new animation comes in, and then this comes in later a bit. So both of them don't come in at the same time. I don't like when both of them come in at the same time. So it comes in like this, and then this comes in. All right, cool. So this comes in. Okay. So the last thing that comes in on my sheet would be the other now, which is this here. I'll just double click it so it shows up here, that's there. And I drag it to my scene here. On this particular one, I'm going to be using transform. So I'll go to my effects, and then I type transform. Hold there and drag in here. Good. So remember, you go to your effect and controls, you see your transform there already. I'll scale this down a bit from my scale, which I'm still looking for. Give me a sec. Okay. Scale it down a bit. Okay. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Okay. All right. So just sorry. So I actually need to have this uniform scale set. So because if I scale this way, the horizontal and the vertical doesn't scale uniformly, so I don't need that to scale uniformly. So I'm just gonna click here so that both the vertical and the horizontal scale uniformly, just like this. All right, so let me just position this way, so it be where I want it to be. Okay, I'll leave it in the middle. I didn't want it to be in the middle at first. Okay, perhaps that's area that should be okay, because I don't want the other now to cover the product itself. So it's not a good thing for designs or graphics to cover the product. So alright, so I'll just make this 50%. Say okay. Alright, good. That works for me. So now let's go ahead and do the animation. So I'll take this position already. Okay. Let me drop down. And then come here and then make it 0 positions. Very good. Okay. Alright, as we did before, I want to deselect that and then make this a 180 for motion blur to occur. So it comes in like this. Oh, okay. I think we got something wrong. Okay, it's coming from inside out. So we don't want to come from 0, we want to come from the 1000. Yeah, 1000. We want to come from the outside. So it should scale from outside inside. So that's how I want it. Let me just redo that. So we have the show. Click here and transform. Just cancel that. All right. So click here for normal animation. Move somewhere a bit further, and then to the back here. I'll scale it up, up. Of course, I'm going to be using my opacity. Yes, so this doesn't cover the entire screen. Yes, I'm going to be using the opacity. So both this at 100% forward here, and then this 0% here. Okay, so let me expand this so we can see everything going on there. Good. So it comes in not visible and then visible somewhere around there. Good. Not from the beginning. So I'll do what I did before, 180, and hope it works this time because. Alright, good. So we have our blur effect there. Alright, I'll move this stuff a bit forward. Right click, isn't it? So this is what we have. If I play that, we have this. Alright, good. So that's how it comes in. That's alright. So play like this, comes in like this, and then that's alright. Order now. Okay, cool. So I'll just even these guys out, even everything else, so that some things don't disappear while others are still there. And drag down. Okay. Alright. Okay, so animation and somewhere around here. I'm just gonna put it out here. Okay guys, so let me just go ahead and play what we have so far from the beginning. So this is what we have, and comes in, then zooms out, changes, comes in, then this. Nice. Alright. So this is actually a very very simple motion graphics that explains how we use animation in Premiere Pro and stuff. Nothing, not really something serious and stuff, but we can actually advertise our brands, do some little ads on our businesses with this kind of animation. And yes, there are a bunch of them out there that we can actually do. Bunch of them out there that we can actually do if you set your mind to it. But basically, I tried as much as possible to cover some basic text animation, graphics animation, and how to use the transform effects and create some graphics with Premiere Pro. I do hope this helps out. Until next class, I'll be waiting for you guys. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.